The top 10 tips and tricks to getting pregnant fast. Conception is a complex process that takes time. For some women, it might happen on the first try, but for others, it can take longer. If you're planning on starting a family, follow these 10 steps for the best chance of conceiving a healthy baby. 1. Get a full medical checkup. Before you start to try for a baby, talk to your OB/GYN or doctor. During the first preconception checkup, your doctor will review your medical history and arrange some tests to evaluate your reproductive health. These may include an anti-Müllerian hormone AMH blood test to assess your ovarian reserve, checks for medical issues and genetic conditions that could be inherited, sexually transmitted infection checks such as HIV, syphilis, and gonorrhea. Your doctor may also ask questions about your general lifestyle, providing diet and exercise tips to optimize your chances of conceiving. Ask any questions that you might have about fertility and pregnancy. 2. Make use of an ovulation calendar. Tracking your ovulation can help identify patterns that can make conception a lot easier. Your most fertile days, also known as a fertile window, are the 3 days leading up to and including ovulation. Common methods of calculating your ovulation period include body basal temperature charting, cervical mucus monitoring, saliva Ferning microscope, ovulation tests, ovulation monitoring kit. Use an ovulation calendar to help you better understand when you are ovulating, as this is the time you're most likely to get pregnant. 3. Maximize your baby-making sex. Once you've identified your fertile window, schedule your intimate sessions according to your ovulation period. Having sex every other day works just as well as having sex every day, since sperm can live within the female body for up to 7 days. To increase the likelihood of getting pregnant fast, doctors recommend intercourse at least 3 to 4 times a week during the month. Avoid lubricants. Don't use lubricants, as this can reduce the motility of your sperm or can even cause sperm to die before reaching the egg. Use natural alternatives instead, such as canola oil, coconut oil, olive oil, aloe vera, and Vaseline. Best sex position. Don't worry too much about the ideal position for getting pregnant. According to science, there isn't one. However, make sure that you're not in a gravity-defying position that can make it more difficult for sperm to travel. Rest in bed for about 15 minutes after sex, which is the appropriate time needed for sperm to reach the cervix. No vaginal douching. Women should avoid washing the inside of their vagina with water or other fluids. This can remove cervical secretions and prevent sperm from meeting the egg. 4. Change the habits that are bad for your health. There is growing evidence that lifestyle can alter reproductive function in both women and men. If you're hoping for a baby, review your lifestyle choices and break the bad habits. Unhealthy lifestyle choices that may reduce your chances for a baby include smoking, alcohol consumption, drug use, chemical exposure. While there are safe limits for caffeine intake, smoking should be avoided altogether, and it's best to stop drinking in case you conceive and aren't aware. Try to avoid harmful chemicals that can be found in artificial dyes, acetone-based products, perfumes and body sprays, canned foods, house paints, anti-aging creams, body care products containing parabens, and over-the-counter medicines. 5. Improve your diet. You don't have to wait until you're pregnant to start eating healthily. Start following a healthy fertility diet in advance. Some of the best foods for a healthy pregnancy are foods rich in antioxidants, high-fiber foods like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and beans, unrefined carbs such as whole wheat, brown rice, and oatmeal, vegetable proteins like lentils, beans, nuts, and seeds, high-fat dairy products. Having a balanced breakfast can help women with fertility issues such as polycystic ovary syndrome to conceive faster. 6. The power of folic acid. Folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, is essential for normal fetal development. Adequate levels of this micronutrient prevent brain and spine defects. Although the recommended dose of folic acid is 400 micrograms per day, consult your doctor to determine the right amount for you. 7. Exercise, but don't overdo it. Light to moderate exercise may result in better pregnancy results than strenuous activities, since the latter can disrupt your menstrual cycle and reduce the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the baby. However, women with a high BMI should do more moderate to vigorous activities such as brisk walking, bicycling, and gardening to help them lose weight and improve fertility. Here are some general exercise guidelines to follow when trying to conceive. 150 minutes of moderate activity per week, or 75 minutes of vigorous activity per week. Talk to a doctor or fertility professional to get personal exercise recommendations based on your medical history and weight loss or weight gain goals. 8. Manage your stress levels. Stress is a major factor that affects conception, and reducing it may improve your odds. Some simple ways to promote relaxation and inner peace include meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, yoga, deep breathing, walking in nature, aromatherapy, hobbies that involve creativity, positive self-talk, spending time with friends and family. 9. Your partner should care about his reproductive health too. Tight underwear such as briefs can reduce sperm count, leading to low sperm count and reduced fertility. In a study, men who wore tight underwear had higher levels of follicle-stimulating hormone, meaning that underwear likely interferes with sperm function. Men should also avoid hot tubs, saunas, and taking hot showers after sex. Keeping mobiles and laptops near or on their testicles can damage sperm count and motility, but these effects are reversible. 10. Don't panic if you don't conceive the first or 6 months. If you're planning on getting pregnant fast, you may feel the urge to take multiple pregnancy tests. It's generally recommended to do so when your period is late by a few days. Taking a pregnancy test too soon can be misleading and disappointing for both you and your partner. It can also change your perception of how long it actually takes to get pregnant. Don't worry if you don't conceive right away. It can take months before you become pregnant. Be proactive when trying to conceive. Around 90% of couples will conceive within the first year of trying, while the rest will struggle to conceive naturally and may need medical help. Fertility Connected offers on-demand telemedicine consultation with your favorite doctor from anywhere in the world. Enjoy easy online appointment scheduling, phone calls, and virtual doctor visits, all from the comfort of your house.